Everybody, welcome to Friday, or Cinnamon Roll Day as we call it around here. This is a mic talk. This is Song and Sword. This is where we proclaim Jesus with a song of grace and a sword of truth. Hope you're all doing well today. Happy birthday to Michelle Custer. God bless you, sister, and thanks for being a part of Song and Sword. Hey, a little housekeeping here. If you bank with PNC Bank, we got a notification that after 1 year of setting up a regular giving through that bank, they're going to discontinue that donation and you have to renew it. You should get a notification from PNC Bank. It might be good for everyone who's giving online to check that system and how they're giving and make sure that it's still coming to Song and Sword. Your gifts matter to us. If you have any questions, Mary Brewer is our, what is she? She's the office the church business coordinator. Church business coordinator, that's her title. She's awesome. She's helped me out so much from the business standpoint and money. But Mary at songandsword.com. Mary at songandsword.com. If you have any questions about finances or giving or any of that stuff, ask Mary. She's awesome and she will help you along. I just wanted to give you that heads up. So if you think you're giving and you've set something up to be regular, but you haven't done it recently, it might have discontinued. So we want to make sure that we keep giving to this great cause called Song and Sword. God's doing a great work in us. I'm so excited about the sermon coming up Sunday. Just this great story of being able to praise in the middle of persecution and pain. And I hope you're getting your hearts ready for that. Keep going with the daily devotions, these mic talks, the viewership's up. So that means that you guys are following along. Thank you for that. I want to continue in Philippians chapter 2. Remember I said yesterday, Philippians 2, one of the most important chapters in the Bible. It talks about how Christ set the example of servanthood. And we're going to continue today. Remember yesterday we said, listen, there needs to be a unity in the church. We all have the same cause. We're heading the same direction, doing the same thing. And now here's an attitude that should permeate the church, me and you. For Philippians chapter 2, verse 3, do nothing out of selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility consider others as more important than yourselves. Everyone should look not to his own interests, but rather to the interest of others. Powerful words that go totally against everything in our culture, which is self-serving and self-promoting. I mean, just think about it. We are in a culture that is self-serving. You see that word literally around all the time. Take care of yourself, right? And then we're self-promoting. How are we self-promoting? Well, if you're on any kind of social media whatsoever, you've got a photo, you've got a description of yourself. Often these things make us look better than we actually are, right? So in a world, just like the world in the 2nd century Bible time of Philippi, instead of self-serving, instead of self-promoting, what do? Well, we consider others better than ourselves. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or conceit. So let's think about this. Selfish ambition. What is going to get me along? What am I ambitious to do for myself? What title do I want? What accomplishment do I want? What relationship do I want? What is it that would make me feel good about myself and I'm pursuing that? How much money do I want? How much accolades and people noticing me do I want? Do nothing out of selfish ambition. Your ambition should be about the mission of Jesus Christ. That's what I'm praying for today in my life, that I'm ambitious for God. Do nothing out of selfish ambition. And do nothing out of selfish ambition or conceit. Don't do things today that have to do with what's going to get me ahead personally and be satisfactory to me, make me look good, or out of conceit because I love myself and I want everybody to know it. Guys, this is rampant in the church, and that's why Paul's writing to the Philippians saying, hey, this is not about your ambition. It's not about your renown or your name. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or conceit, he says, but in humility consider others more important than yourselves. Look not only to your own interest, but the interest of others. Here's 2 ways for us today to overcome our natural tendency. I am naturally inclined to be selfish in my ambitions. That's the human nature. You are too. I am naturally inclined to conceit, to want accolades, to want people to think that I'm good, to think that I'm good in my own self, okay? And everything in the Bible Everything in Christianity says that's not really true about who Mike is. I'm only valuable and I'm only worth anything because of the love of the Father through the Son, Jesus Christ. That's what brings me value today. Not any accolades, not any titles, not any accomplishments. So how are we supposed to live? There's two things I'm supposed to do towards other people. Number one, consider others more important than me. And we practice this at our very best. That's what marriage looks like. My spouse is more important than me today. I'll serve them. At the very best, parenting and grandparenting is about the kids and the grandkids. It's not about me today. When Israel comes to spend the night at my house, I don't go, what does Papa want to do? It's like, what do you want to do, Israel? Let's go. And I make lots of sacrifices. Are they big ones? Not necessarily, no. But I consider his needs more important than mine. I consider him more important than myself. And then I look to his interest, not my own. I consider people around me in the church. When you come to church on a Sunday morning, when you gather with other Christians, maybe in your life group, and you look around, consider them as the most important. This is not about you getting accolades. It's not about people paying attention to you. You give attention to other people, and then you consider their needs. Wouldn't the church be awesome if everybody walks in the door on a Sunday morning and they say, okay, I'm here for everybody else but me. And I'm going to take care of their needs. If I see somebody needs a smile, somebody needs a hug, somebody needs a handshake, somebody needs a word of encouragement, I'm going to serve them. They need to sit in this pew, I'll give them my seat. I'm here to serve. And when we do that, we become the picture of the church that's so beautiful, unlike any organization in the world. Most people are members because they get something from the clubs and the organizations that they're a part of. The church comes and says, this membership is not about me, it's about the other. And you see how this works, right? If we all look to the interest of others and care for others' needs, my needs are going to be taken care of as well, because somebody's going to bless that. Guys, this is a great teaching today, and we're leading tomorrow to the example of Jesus Christ as we consider this whole week. As we've gone through this study, finding a place of prayer. When you find a place of prayer, pray about your humility and not ambition, but caring for others and seeing others as more important than yourself. Got a little long-winded today. I don't know if I said this or not. Text prayer to that number on the screen. We'll be praying for you. God bless you, kids. Bye.